Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. Toni is a world-renowned psychic medium. She has had the gift of being a psychic medium and channel her entire life. Toni hosts 2 TV shows, Create a Life You Love and Psychic Medium Toni G. She is also the author of 5 books. Being a healer and a hypnotist as well, it is her purpose and her passion to help you in every way she can. Phone lines are open now. Call in 858-365-5593 and let Toni answer your questions about life, love, finances, or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. Enjoy the show. Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Messages from Above. This is Toni Greene. And welcome to May. Here we are, a brand new month, and for many of us, it's a bit of the same old, and for some of us, there are a lot of new, exciting things going on. So, first, before I get started, just a few little, what do they call them? Whatever it is. I'm working on a new book, so I hopefully will have that out soon. And for those of you who write, writing isn't like a job. You can't get up in the morning and just say, okay, let me sit down and start writing. All of a sudden, you're inspired. You sit down and you're inspired, and all of this information comes through you. Now, you can be inspired at any time, right? So most of the time when I sit down and I get into that place of inspiration or that place of connection, I can just start writing. But here's the thing. Sometimes, and quite a bit of time, when I'm in that place of inspiration, I'm so flooded with so many ideas and information that I don't even know where to focus first, which is really, really true. But I've been focusing it on writing and putting together a few programs, video and audio programs. So I'm very excited about that. I'm just working on the technological end for the video audio programs and how to best get that content out there. So I know how to record the video audio programs, but the delivery system is where I get that little hiccup, and I'm so, I don't know what the word is, but I'm such a perfectionist or whatever that I can't start the program until I know how each and every step is going to work. So as long as I don't know how the delivery system is going to work, right, for this audio program or video program, I won't start the program, which is in my logical mind ridiculous, but in my illogical mind makes 100% sense and is overruling logic. And I even say to myself, and I know we all have these arguments with ourselves, don't worry about that. When that time comes, it'll just happen. And I feel like that's my guide. And then I'm going, nope, I need that answer now. I need to know that answer now. So there's that. There's that little bit of information and insight into the way my brain works. That was exciting for you guys, right? That was super exciting for you. Okay, so I'm going to be taking callers, and as I do, I'll say your area code and pay attention. Everybody, please pay attention. It's important to pay attention here. When I say your area code, please let me know where you're from and what your first name is. I don't need your last name. I'm not on the computer looking up your Facebook profile. Actually, part of what I want to do, see, this is my ADD conversational skills. It's awesome. I can track off on 5 different subjects and come right back around. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook looking up your profiles. I'm not stating things from your profile. I'm just getting it from heaven. All this comes from heaven. But my next step is to be able to video this show. And again, the technology end of this is so daunting for me because I know there's a way I can be on Blog Talk and video record it or live stream it to Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. I just haven't figured that out yet. And I figured out how to video it. I haven't figured out the audio end because I use the phone for my callers as that's the clearest connection. So I have to figure out how to get that audio end very clear for every place I'm streaming or videoing, and then I'll have that up and going. So if anybody's listening that knows that, hey, drop me an email, call me, let's have a conversation about it. Okay, so when I call, see, now I'm coming all the way back around to the beginning of this conversation. Same paragraph. This is why I was didn't get good grades in grammar, because I consider this all one paragraph coming all the way back around to okay, so when I say your area code, give me your name and where you're calling from, and then one specific question or connection. Okay, so if you just want messages from Spirit, that's more of a session that you would go to my website and pay for that session. I'll be happy to give you messages from Spirit. This specific show, this 30-minute show, is specifically for people who have a question, and they have a specific question. And tell me what my spirits want to say to me. That can be a specific question, but that takes me a little bit longer to get into, and your answer is going to be a little bit more vague. Let me tell you, the more specific your question is, the more specific your answer will be, because your angels are going to shoot those answers off to you exactly and quickly, because we're there. This is the topic you want. This is what you're getting. This is the answer. If you're just saying to me, can you just give me any message from what do they want to tell me? What do they need me to know? You might get something like, let go of the past. Now, who doesn't need to let go of the past? And that sounds like a frame answer, like it fits into everybody's picture frame. But that might be the most important thing that you need to hear according to your spirits. It's not the thing you wanted to hear. It's not the answer to the question that you wanted, but you didn't ask the question that you wanted, so this is the answer that you're getting. Okay, having said all of that, let's bring it back around to, I'm going to simply say your area code. You're going to give me your name, where you're calling from, and then we are going to go into your question or connection. Now, if you have a connection, somebody on the other side that you want to say hello to or ask a question of, I just need their first name and their relationship to you. So, for example, Bill, my grandpa, or whatever it is. And then if you have a specific question for them, ask that question and make it a conversation. And we'll go from there. So now I'm going to start to take callers, and actually going to start with caller 415. Oh, wait. Something weird happened.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. It worked. How are you?
I'm great. This is Anne from California.
Oh, in California. How are you surviving in California? How's everything going there?
It's warming up. It's going to be
nice.
like summer weather this week. So everyone's outside trying to distance.
Yeah, you're very lucky because I'm in the Midwest, and we had two very good days of 70s, and now today, and I was actually, it's so cold, but I was actually sitting outside yesterday, and it was so beautiful, and in a second, this wind came through that was so cold. I'm like, whoa!
Ooh.
I've never seen weather change in like a second. And then the wind stayed cold, and I'm like, time for us all to go in now. So so you're very lucky to be in California and have that beautiful, beautiful weather, pretty much all year round. So, let's get to your question or connection. How can I help you today?
I would like a connection with and I just want to tell her happy birthday, and any thing that she has for me.
Okay, what's her first name, love?
Nancy.
Nancy. Now I want to tell you, I'm seeing three. Nan. Oh, I love that. I see three women stepping in. The first woman is, and they're coming in together, but the first one, and then there's another one a little bit behind her, and then there's another one a little bit behind her. I can't see the third woman as clearly as the first two. So the way it's working for me in this moment, and with everyone, it works a little bit differently. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but this is the energy coming through. This is how they're talking. It's not me. When you're in those higher vibrations, like they are, the communication gets very quick, and sometimes in my head I'm screaming, slow down, I can't talk as fast as you're trying to send this through me. So the first one is, the first woman is very thin, a little bit older, but it looks like in the end, like sometimes in the end when somebody is, they lost some weight. They got very thin with age. This is the first woman. She's very thin, a little bit more petite. The woman behind her is fuller. Now, I don't think this is the same woman, and at one point she was fuller, but in the end she was thinner, but it could be. But when I say, Aunt Nan, are you here? I hear a very strong and profound yes. And the first thing she wants to tell you is, thank you for saying happy birthday. Thank you for saying happy birthday. This is going to sound so bizarre, and I get nervous when they say something like this because I'm like, what if you're wrong? And they're like, shut up and say it. So I hope this makes sense to you. But she is, so when something like this comes, yes. So at least her personality is coming through too. She is saying, remember the butterflies, remember the butterflies, remember the butterflies.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes. I'm so happy I shut up and said it.
It's her, when she turned 70, she got a tattoo. She got butterfly tattoos.
Yes. See, they tell Toni, shut up.
Just say it.
It's funny that they would say, shut up and say it, because how can I be shut up and say it at the same time? But they're talking through me, so they're telling me to shut up so they can say it. So remember the butterflies. What a beautiful, beautiful confirmation. And she wants to go on to say, and again, she's saying, shut up and let me talk. Okay. But not in a rude way. Yeah. But that is a beautiful confirmation. So, yes. So I'm going to go into right away the next thing that she wants to share. The next thing she wants to share with you is the fact that that she is the butterfly now. She is the butterfly. The wings are flapping, but not in the way that you would think of the butterfly, but in the ability to move even faster than a butterfly. Just to be able to zoom, and just to be everywhere at once and with everyone at once, and to have that essence and to be able to share that love that that didn't even know was possible here. And have a cupcake for me. Have a cupcake for me. Have a cupcake for me.
Oh.
And was chocolate her? Did you? I'm seeing two different cupcakes. So the first one I know is chocolate, but the second one is red velvet with that cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
Red velvet with that cream cheese frosting.
I'll get one for her.
Yes. So one of you, I don't know if either of those were her favorite, but that's just what I'm seeing. And then the next thing that she is saying, let me go back. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Move forward with your life. Don't think about woulda, coulda, shoulda. Instead, think will, can, and is. Will, can, and is. This will happen. This can happen. This is happening. You are stronger than you know. Stop being the wilted flower. Stop being the I don't know if this makes this is another one of those things I'm a little nervous to say. Jilted? Have you been jilted? Do you feel jilted or feel like you have been jilted?
Not in a while, but an old relationship, like old boyfriend from a long time ago. But yeah.
Okay, so but someplace inside of you, you're still carrying that jilted lover thing. So because she is saying, stop that. So I'm going to just, for you, everybody listening, everybody re-listening, we're going to clear that jilted lover thing, because don't we all have that?
Right.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
Guess I didn't
carry
think so,
that
but I
like
guess it's in there.
Yeah. If she's bringing it up, like, seriously.
Yeah,
but that's
sure.
another confirmation, too. Like, her bringing that up is a confirmation in a way also, because we go back, like, even though we think because we made it through something or we got through something, we say, well, as we go through life, we think more in alignment of, well, that doesn't bother me anything. But then the moment that something like it happens, we tend to have a reaction. And that tells us it hasn't really.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't. Either when it comes back up, or you hear a story about it happening to somebody else, or you're in something where something resembles it, then we have that feeling right away. So that says it's not completely healed, but we are all dealing with that in different areas of our life. But we're just going to start clearing that one right now. And the other thing she wants you to know is that, this is beautiful. Don't wait until you get to where I am to love like I can now. Remember, you are love. Love is all you are. Yeah, right? That is
for everyone, yeah.
Everything. That's everything right there. But remember, you are love, and the more love you experience, the more experiences you will love.
Wow.
I love the messages they're capable of giving us.
Amazing.
Yeah, love it. Okay, and then she's showing me a blue flower, a blue flower, a blue flower, and she is saying, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. Now, blue flowers, I'm trying to, like, my mind is like cycling through every flower I've ever seen to think, oh, what flower is blue? But don't worry about that. It's going to come to you. I don't know that this is, if it's not in a tattoo, like her butterfly tattoo, you're going to see a blue flower, and you're going to know like you know, like you know, like you know. The blue flower is very symbolic, okay? Extremely symbolic. So the blue flower is symbolism, it's her, and you will literally, when it hits you, because sometimes I'll see a sign from one of my loved ones, and it won't register, and then they'll give me that little, hey, and I'll go, oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks thank you for letting me know you're with me right now. So yes. The blue flower. And then the other thing is, the other thing she wants to tell you is, give me one quick second here. Okay, I don't know if this makes sense to you. Don't concede, don't let go, don't back down, don't throw in the towel. All of those messages are the same message stated in different ways. So I hope that makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense for a situation going on right now, it may make sense for one coming up. So I hope that either way, it is helpful for you. And then the last thing she's saying is gardenia. And I love you. Gardenia. And then in a different breath, I love you. And have a cupcake. Eat the freaking cupcake. like don't have guilt. Eat the cupcake and enjoy it. You know, and here's the thing about life with us. Okay, so folks, not only for you, love, but for everyone, we constrict ourselves. We constrict ourselves. We constrict everything in our lives. We're not embracing fully. Like, even when we eat a piece of chocolate or a cupcake or some ice cream.
Feel guilty about it.
And we're feeling guilty while we're eating it. So we can't let the flavor hit our taste buds with just pure joy like a child would. The best, the absolute best response to chocolate I've ever seen in my life was my little niece, who my 3 nieces own my heart, and she was probably 4 at the time, and I was babysitting for her, and I asked her if she would like a treat, and she said yes, and she showed me where the chocolate was, where she could not reach it, and I went to get her a piece of chocolate, and she said her eyes just, they became so big and open, and her hands were fully expanded, and her body was almost a little tight as she exclaimed with every ounce of her being, "Auntie, I love, love, love chocolate." And like I just thought, so do I. Why don't I get that excited about it anymore? Like, why don't we get so excited about it? Because instead of thinking, oh, my goodness, this is something I absolutely love, we think, oh, my goodness, this is something that, you know, is going to make me gain weight or not, it has sugar, or we've demonized all of our treats in life. Not only the things we eat and drink, but even the pleasures, other very, very good pleasures, right? So the long way around again, eat the cupcake and make every, oh, I love this one. I love this. Oh, tears are coming out of my eyes on this one. Make everything the cupcake. So enjoy. Yes, right? That is just
That's
so
wonderful. Beautiful.
Pure. Yes. Okay, I would love to stay in this connection, but I have a full switchboard, and I've already gone so far so long. But I love Auntie Nan. Oh, I'm blowing her a kiss from you. You blow her a kiss too.
I love you.
She's like wrapping her arms around you, and she's truly like in your hair right now. So so she is saying thank you, I love you, and thank you, and I love you, and I'm there with you. I'm not separate from you. I'm a part of you, always have been, always will be. Remember, we are one. Eat the cupcake. Make everything the cupcake. Perfect.
Wow.
Thank you so much for calling in today. I'm here every Monday at noon, so please join us again, and I cannot wait. Hopefully we get to connect again.
Yes, absolutely. I will let you know about the blue flower.
Oh, yes, please, please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Please. Okay, I'm going to go to the very next caller. And the next caller, let's go to 205. Hello, 205. How are you today?
Hi, Toni. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, if you're on speakerphone, could you take it off of speaker because it goes in and out and I can't hear you very clearly.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me, Toni?
Perfect. That's so much better. Thank you so much. So how can I
Hi,
help you
my
today?
name is Patricia. My name is Patricia, and I'm calling from Alabama.
Oh, love Alabama.
My question today, Toni, is ex-partner. I think I've asked you about this ex-partner a couple of months back. But I have my ex-partner of 2 years ago sent me an angry text. Back in December, we tried the cordial, let's start off as friends and let's see where it takes us. He said he was okay with that, but his actions showed differently. And so I decided that that's probably not the way to go and to go ahead and move forward. And I told him that in a cordial way. And he is so angry. Does his anger
he didn't get what he wants.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
You answer. I think because my question is, why is he so angry at me? You know,
he's not angry at you, love.
Okay.
No, sweetie. Okay, let me. Heaven is about to break down some psychology 101 for everybody. People act and react from what they want. Okay? And when people don't get what they want, they go to the next behavior that usually gets them what they want. So, okay, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna do this to try to get what I want. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, when I don't get what I want, this is the next thing I do, and then usually I get what I want. And for most people who maybe are not as emotionally healthy or have not matured to a certain level, anger is that next go-to, because most women, especially when men get angry at us, we kind of freeze up a little bit, and then we're like, okay, what do I need to do to fix this? Fudge that. Listen, everybody, every man, every woman, every child, fudge that. If somebody has anger, that's anger that lives inside of them that you did not cause and you do not have to fix. Okay? Okay. So having said that, he behaves like a toddler 90% of the time, unless he's getting exactly what he wants the way he wants it. Then when it doesn't happen the way he wants, he resorts to toddler or child-like behaviors. Okay? And this is my go-to statement. If you're going to act like a child, if you're going to act like a toddler, I'm going to treat you like a toddler. I'm going to give you a nice little timeout. Go to the corner, whatever corner of the world you want, and spend some time thinking about your behavior. When you can behave in a respectful way toward me, come on back. Now, you don't realize this now, but when he was with you, he had similar patterns, but in the beginning, women try to please men, and we try to do everything for them. So we don't see these behaviors until it's too late. We have to start, partners have to start telling partners no sooner in relationships and stop trying to please them and make them happy, because either somebody's happy or they're not, they're angry or they're not, and we have to go from that space from the beginning as soon as we can to see if they respond or react. If they're responding rationally, that's a good, mature person. If they're reacting irrationally, Let's pack our bags and move on to the next, okay? So do not care how he's behaving. This has nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. Whew, there we go. I hope that was helpful.
Yes, that was so helpful. And I have not been caring about how he acts, but at least I have not responded back to him. Absolutely have put him in timeout for the duration, seems like.
For as long as you can, because he's not going to change. He's at an age where he is who he is, and he just doesn't even, sometimes there is just no changing a behavior in a person, right? They have to want to change who they are and how they behave. We can want that as much as we want, and we can work on that, and we can be patient. But somebody who reacts like that, they have to realize that they do that, and then they have to realize whether or not they want to fix that, right? But here's the beauty of this world. There are billions of people in it, and we don't have to put up with that because I'm going to tell you something, there are so many good men out there and so many good women out there, solid, emotionally mature and healthy people that we don't need to put up with that ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And I consider changing my phone number. I've had this number for, God. Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, no, I'm not going to change my number. I'm just not going to respond to you.
Just block him.
And eventually he'll go away.
Yeah, and you know what? The little texts are tests to see what works and what doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to say this and get a response. They're all trying to get a reaction out of you. Just block it. If you can block him on your phone, do it. If not, just mute, do whatever you have to do. But don't feel like you have to even read what he says, because even if he comes back around to good, it's not going to last, because intrinsically that's just another technique or another thing he's using to try to get that response to get what he wants. Okay?
And what he wants is an actual relationship. Is that what he's wanting? Okay.
Not so much. Not so much. And actually, the show ended. I don't even know if we're recording any longer, but I still have a connection with you, so I'm going to keep going. But here's what I'm going to say. It's not about, in this case, it's not about wanting an actual relationship per se. It's more about not being able to have what he wants, right? Because when you truly, truly love someone, when you truly love someone, you treat them with respect and honor. Now, again, this is something inside of him. Now, if he's getting angry with you because you said you want to be friends, if you were in a relationship and he started there was something he didn't get that he wanted. Now, I feel like this is what I'm getting intuitively. When you were in a relationship with him, you made him feel very good about himself. You built him up, and you took care of him in a lot of ways. That's what he wants, because and I say this to women all the time, when a man comes back around, is because somebody knocked him down from where you put him up to. And he wants you to put him right back up to that spot again so he can puff his chest like he does and feel good based on he loved the way you treated him. He loved the way you made him feel. He loved what you did for him. He loved the energy and the time and the love that you gave him. And all of that made him feel a certain way. And they want that back because they get knocked down at the end of a relationship. So when they come back knocked down, looking for you to put them back up again. Now he's already knocked down or whatever's going on. So when they come back around and you say no on top of that knockdown, well, there you go. But it's not, a person either is good and solid or they are not. And all the love, listen. All the love in the world cannot fill the void of love in a person, because that is where self-love belongs. So we think, if I just love them enough, it doesn't matter how much we love somebody. It doesn't matter how good we are to somebody. It goes back to belief systems. So if they don't believe they are good, if they don't believe they deserve love, if they only love themselves to 10%, they can only accept 10%, and the rest of the love that we're giving them, they can't even see. They see it as, oh, there's a fool treating me good. Look at, there must be something wrong with that person, or they're trying to buy me, or whatever it is. If they don't have that full-on self-love, they will never recognize it, because we can only see to the extent that we are, with love, respect, confidence. Anything beyond that is foreign, and we mislabel it. We mislabel it, even when it's coming. So if we think we can fix a man or a woman with love, no. The only way to fix a man or a woman who we think needs fixing is to show them their lack and allow them to get their self-love going.
Right.
And once they have that love for themselves, the anger starts to dissipate, the resentment starts to dissipate, forgiveness starts to come in, and then that person can see unconditional love. When we come from the ego rather than the spirit, we have all of those lower negative emotions that we work from. When we come from love rather than ego, or spirit rather than ego, all those upper emotions are what we work from. That was a mouthful. I'm going to have to re-listen to this show, because they dropped some good stuff for us today. They brought it today. They really did. I hope this is still recording. I hope this is going out to everybody's cell.
I hope so too, Toni, because I need to re-listen to you. Thank you so much. Many blessings. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you too. I really, truly do. And please call in again, and let's update, and let's have more conversations with heaven, because that is really what this is all about. Heaven letting everybody down here, or not down here, heaven letting everybody know you are loved, and do not settle. Do not settle. Okay, sweetie, I better end this show.
Thank you.
We'll be here all day.
Goodbye, Toni.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.